Steve, back to the quarterfinals of the FIFA 2026 World Cup. We have England taking on Norway. Who do you think is going to come out victorious in this matchup?
I think this is a very, very dicey one. Norway, England. People have been kind of writing off Norway, but every time they wrote off Norway, Norway came back and showed them that yeah they could really play against Brazil. Was one of the shocking surprise. Not just the fact that they won Brazil, they actually played Brazil. Like they controlled most of that game. So
Yeah.
Norway cannot be written off in any way, shape, or form. Funny enough, Haaland may not even touch the ball for most of the game, but when that decisive moment comes, Haaland often show up. So yeah,
Capitalizes on those
he shows
opportunities.
up and he delivers. So I think Norway cannot be written off. On the other hand, the English team they've been kind of consistent. I think there was a scary moment against I think they played Mexico.
Mexico.
They
They
played
played Mexico
they
and
played
the Azteca
Yeah, they
three
played very
two,
well against
and Congo too.
Mexico. I
Congo.
think there
They
was
had
a
a scary
scary
moment
moment
with Congo when
exactly. There was a scary moment with Congo, but finally they were able to pull through. So yeah, I think the England team has been a bit more consistent in terms of performance. The Norwegian team also consistent, but yeah, we didn't expect. Or many people we say they didn't expect for them to beat Brazil. I myself, I didn't expect them to win Brazil, but they've come out and they've shown that they can play. So that makes this whole game a bit dicey, very, very, very
so
dicey.
who do you pick?
It
You
can
have
go
to
any
who's your
way. But if I may choose, looking at their performance, uh, okay, I feel the English team will win. I feel the English team will win because
yeah,
one
feel
thing
Christian
has been
pull through.
consistent. The big teams have been winning. That's like
Hmm.
the expected teams in this whole round of 16. They've been winning, and I expect England as the expected team to win this particular game. They should win. They should win. France did not disappoint us. I think outside of France, who played the last game before France? Uh, I think yesterday's game was uh,
Um,
France did not
I
disappoint. I
think
think
France beat
yeah,
Morocco.
Spain did not disappoint
Um,
also. So I expect England not to disappoint.
Belgium, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, sounds good. Okay, I would go like before I make my pick. I'll just talk about Norway. What they did against Brazil was unexpected, to be honest. And they were able to silence Brazil and kick them out of the competition.
Yeah.
But leading up to the group stages, I think that they lost 4-1 to France. So that's like if we want to use the big teams criteria, for example, they have played a big team already, and of course Brazil is a big team, but I think France is a more consistent big team. So they were not able to prevail against France. So that's kind of giving an indicator of probably where Norway could be at. But I think that their momentum has been increasing because they have been playing very well. They have played Brazil and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I feel like in today's game, they have something special. Like they have a striker that is very prolific. Like
Yeah.
as
That
you
can
just said, he
show up
does
at
not
any
have
time.
to. Yeah, he can score and goals win games. Like if you
Exactly.
even if you have all the chances that you can't take capitalize, and then you have the opponent just go and score, that's going to be a problem. So Haaland has shown that like if you have a very good striker, that's a plus compared to like playing controlling the game, and if you can't score, doesn't really
Yeah.
count for anything. So, but one thing I worry about for the Norwegian side is the depth of their bench.
Yeah.
I don't know if things get tough and they start to substitute, if they will have that same quality um on to replace what they have in their starting 11. On the other hand, we have the English side. They have not. It's not been like smooth sailing for them. It's not been like their performance has not been like a France, for example, that has been very convincing. They have played some games where it's like a bit tight, where it's not supposed to be tight. They're expected to just win outright. But I
Yeah.
feel that when it comes to like having a prolific striker, they have that in Hurricane. They also have just the way they have Haaland in Norway. they also have somebody that can quickly capitalize in Hurricane. So that advantage is not there for Norway the way it was there against Brazil. Brazil had Hendrick and is it Thiago Cunha, but they were not like taking their chances. They missed a penalty kick. So I think England wouldn't do that. I think they would score. They have Jude Bellingham too is going to score. So that advantage that Norway has of having a prolific striker that can determine the outcome of games, it also have it in England. And then England has a more dense, deeper bench. So if the things start going into extra time or anything like that, England can produce a quality that the Norwegians might not be able to match, and that can just determine the outcome of the game. So I'm not writing Norway off at all in this match because they are playing England. As I said, England has not, even with the quality of their bench, they have not really been convincing, and there's something about that. So and Norway is like no, they don't have big names, but they are playing well. So I'll be looking at England on this one. I think England should scale through on this one, regardless of the adversity. But it's going to be a very interesting game to watch. Yeah, for sure. Okay, guys, if you agree or disagree with us, feel free to leave comments in the comment section, like, share, and subscribe. I will see you on the next one.